always kills evil in this valley of the dark. So walk with us through it. Come on, now let's start. Every time you show love, your spirit will soar. The angels rejoice as they cry out for more. More of your giving, more kindness and love. Doing more for others as hearts rise above the hate and the fear the world wants to bring is useless against you as your spirit it sings. Because this army is strong, even though they act soft. Every sword used against them, its aim will be off. Every blow, every strike will always falter. This army bows only to the Father's great altar. Bring in the crusaders, bring in those who give. Bring in the peacemakers and those who protect kids. There is no match for this army of good. Send heathens and thieves right back to the hood. Strike out with violence if you feel that you must, but your swing will fall short, bullets crumble to dust. You may win the battle, but you won't win the war, because this army right here brings so much more. To the table we gather with sword and shield. We fight hatred with kindness and the world is healed. We strike cold into the hearts of those who prefer hate, because our hearts are true and our spirits won't break. Bring in the crusaders, bring in those who give. Bring in the peacemakers and those who protect kids. Bring in the great ones who are wise and true. Bring in the intelligent who can always see through. Ooh, ooh, oh. In this war for truth, the end is foretold. It's a victory of hearts who come into the fold. Welcome all friends whose hearts are true, spirits are pure. We need all of you.
They make that part up.
Oh no, I did the whole thing. Hey everyone, Jen was asking if I wrote that song. I did.
Isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh.
Merry Christmas week, everyone. It's good to see you, everyone coming in. Please hit the like. Put your DNA on the like, please. It helps. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you guys like it. Hey Mike, good to see you. We have a lot to cover tonight. This is a surreal weekend. For us, this is a first. And
Obviously.
I have to be careful because obviously there was a recovery this weekend, and I have to be careful with, it's an active investigation. They when they first arrived, they even said we don't say who this is until we can identify, and a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be careful with what I share, but I wanted to give you guys some insight into what we went through this weekend. We were with Nug and Adam, we were with Vernon Shirts, and it was a huge team effort. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into, obviously this is going to be a full video. Nug and Adam are doing their own videos obviously on this, and but tonight I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. We were working with a woman named Kristen, what's her name? Kristen Monzo, who I call her the family member. We don't pry into relationships. I had the feeling they were kind of like at some point boyfriend, girlfriend, but not sure, didn't pry. But she was organizing all of this, and honestly, she was amazing, considering what they're going through.
You didn't explain who this man is.
I
Okay,
will.
Sorry.
Yeah, I will. So actually, let me show his picture. There's a few things I want to do at the beginning here too that's really important. And the first thing I would like to do is, oh, where did I put it? There's an important case. Oh no, where did oh, there we go. One of our really amazing researchers sent us a missing persons case that was in October in Kentucky, Rock Castle, Kentucky. I promised I would share the case with everyone because this poor girl is still missing. If you are from Kentucky, this is Rock Castle, the Orlando area of Rock Castle. Oh, I gotta share the window. The girl's name is Winter B. Wagoner. She went missing on October 14th, 2025, around 6:15 p.m. Orlando area of Rock Castle, County, Kentucky. There has not been enough coverage of her case. She's been missing for, gosh, what's that, 2 months now?
Yeah.
She's a foster child, from what we understand. So we wanted to put her face, her name out there. Please look into the case. If you're from the area, please spread word. This girl's missing, and she's been missing. She's only 13 years old. So I wanted to share that with everyone. Hopefully that they get a little more support than they've been getting. Sounds like not a whole lot of attention on her case. This is the case we covered this weekend. This is Swapnil. Hold on, I need to read his last name, but I'm just going to show you his picture real quick first. This was the man. We were headed out Friday, and we spent the weekend down in South Carolina looking for him. Hey, Lan, good to see you. Hey, Passport and Pearls.
Hey, everybody.
Jan's Fam Bam 77. He went missing only in early December. This was a very new case. Now Vern is an amazing researcher, and he had done a bunch of intel. He knew a whole bunch about this case. I was able to get in touch with Kristen, and she started giving me information. We knew that he had parked. They found his car at R.C. Edwards Meadow Project. I'm going to show you the map. I'm going to show you where all this happened. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek video clips that are going to end up in our final video, but I want to show you guys what the search was like, what Moon did, what Vern and Adam and Nug did. He's a tall guy.
Yes, a 6'3".
6'3", and his car was found, and he disappeared. He was an avid hiker. You can see his dog. He liked to take his dog hiking. And he one day just parked there, walked in the woods, was never seen again. He did send a text, I guess, to his family, to his mom, I guess, that hinted it could be something self-inflicted, right? Yeah. He was intending on doing something. So that's the first indication we all had that, okay, there's a lot of signs in this case that it was self-inflicted. I wasn't, so I'm going to make an announcement here. This is the announcement I wanted to make. We, as you all know, when we first started doing this, we've prioritized evidence, research, talking to families. From the beginning, we started taking in, psychic information, psychic messages from people who were psychic, and you all know who we worked with at the beginning. When I backed away from Donna, we had I didn't know this about the psychic community, but there's they don't all get along, and
that's not surprising.
The moment they all realized we're not working with Donna anymore, we had a lot of people coming to us saying, hey, they were working with us. Other people who hadn't reached out to us, and we have been telling, because of the experience we had with Donna recently, we were backing away from even publicly saying anything about any of that stuff. Right. No psychic stuff. And each one of them said, they wanted us to mention that we are communicating with them. And I'm like, no, I'm not telling anyone we're working with psychics. The only time I'm ever going to tell anyone, and I'm going to name a psychic, is if a psychic helps us with a case that gets solved. Then they get credit, and I will mention them. Okay, and that's the only time I'm going to mention any psychic. And in this case, if you guys remember when I went to Viking Mountain to look for the girl named Jessica up there, I mentioned there was a psychic that had circled an area on the map. We were just testing it. We're testing this new person. She's not new to those of you that have been following the Summer Wells case.
Right.
Apparently, she was involved at the very beginning, and there was a lot of drama.
Oh, we love drama.
And
So
I didn't know about her until Mike Brooks, who's here on tonight. Mike Brooks was also there at the beginning of Summer Wells case and was part of all that drama too. And he put us on to a psychic. Her name is Juanita Zafranski. Those of you, again, who have been here on Summer's case from the very, very beginning, you may recognize her name. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit. Since she helped us with the Viking case, I reached out to her and said, the way she works is this. You send her a picture, and you send her a map, and you send her the first name, and that's it.
Right.
No case details. She doesn't want to know anything. And in this case, I wasn't going to even tell the family or anything. We got this background information.
Right.
But then Kristen said, during our texting and conversations, she was like, are you guys spiritual? And I'm like, well, now that you mention it, I mean, and she started telling us she had like a whole list of friends who were psychic. She said she has her own abilities. And I'm like, okay, I'll let you on a little insight here. We work with a psychic named Juanita Zafranski. And she wanted to know everything. She wanted to know what Juanita said. For those of you who don't know Juanita Zafranski, the only reason we want to work with psychics who have worked with law enforcement, have credentials being they're out there in the news and they work with law enforcement. This is Juanita Zafranski.
Nice picture.
Yeah, isn't it? Chrome tab. This is Juanita Zafranski. I think she's New York based. And again, when I was looking into her, I said, hey, Mike, we're being very careful with working with anything like that anymore. If they work with law enforcement and you can send me news articles that they've solved cases. And Mike's like, no problem, here you go. And he sent me up in Niagara Falls area. There was a case where there was a newspaper article. I can share it. It's screenshots because you have to pay for it. But they gave her credit for solving that case. And just so you guys don't think I'm BSing here, I'm going to show you an example of a case that she worked on that had led to a finding, and the family thanked her for working on the case. This right here is a Connecticut case, I think, New Haven, Connecticut. This is a News 12 Connecticut news article saying the police actually admitted they were working with a psychic. That doesn't happen. Like, they never. But they admitted it to the news. They said a psychic led police to a 5-mile stretch of New Haven neighborhood in the search for the missing brother of a News 12 reporter. And they talk about how she led a search effort. The weather, I guess, was bad, so they couldn't search the areas that she wanted. Smoky Mountain Robin said she loved your earrings, by the way.
Thank you.
And a private investigator who was helping the family called her information helpful. This was before he was found. He was eventually found. And I'll be honest, this is kind of what convinced me, because when you have the family and law enforcement giving credit to someone, to me, that is, all right, they may actually know what they're doing. They may be authentic and accurate, and they could actually help with. And the reason I like this, you guys, the only reason I like taking this extra input from that area, from that direction, is because instead of having 300 acres you have to search randomly, well, maybe your research will hone it down. But if you've got someone describing the manner of passing you can narrow down things even further and really focus on where you're searching.
Right.
Kind of happened in this case. I did not tell Vern and Nug and Adam that we had this background information, and I didn't have to, because Vern is such an excellent researcher. He went to an area that I would have suggested anyway, because he knew what the
He's smart.
he just figured out, the manner of death we thought it was. He went right, and of course they're water folks. So
yeah.
Let me show you the family and news and I think law enforcement's in the background here, and they mentioned Juanita in that New Haven, Connecticut case.
We extend special thanks to Mark Schachter at Investigative Consultants, LLC, who's up here with me now. Mark has become a close and trusted friend in a very short period of time, actually the better part of half a year. Mark worked tirelessly around the clock, 7 days a week for 5 long, difficult months at no charge. We thank Juanita Zafransky, a New York-based psychic, for traveling to Connecticut to assist us at no charge.
And did you guys notice what he said? She wasn't a psychic sending in messages to someone and saying, go search the area for me, please. She traveled to Connecticut herself in boots on the ground, and she does this. She goes boots on the ground in places, and that is a very huge difference I've noticed with her.
Oh, yeah. Have physical touch with the area, and
especially you. I mean, that's how you are.
Yeah,
you need to be somewhere to get that.
But it must make her even stronger.
Oh yeah, I imagine. Now, in this case, what happened was I was communicating with Kristen and Juanita, and I was conveying, and it wasn't extensive. Juanita, the way she works sometimes is she doesn't force herself. Yes, she will help us with cases we're going to be working on, so it's huge. She sent. I'm going to give you exactly, and Kristen and I were kind of like, can you tell us more? Can you tell us more? But the way that Juanita works is she has to. I'll send her something and she may not immediately jump on it. She has to kind of be in a zone, kind of like be ready for the case. And then she will look at the picture. She said looking at the pictures of the person is what really helps her. She looks at the eyes and she starts getting feelings about where the person is, how they passed. And in this case, I'm going to tell you exactly what she told us. And you'll see how it correlates with what eventually happened. So I sent her the picture of him and the map. If you can kind of see,
you can't really see it.
You can't really see the map, but you can see the picture of him.
Yeah.
And she said, "I'll look at it soon." That's what she often does because she's so busy. Hey, Lisa Lechner, good to see you. She said, "I'll look at it soon. I have 2 missing people in my hometown, 1 block from my office." She's working on local cases. She immediately said, looking at the picture, she said, "I felt self-unaliving." That's within 5 seconds of looking at the picture. She didn't use she used the word for self-unaliving. I can't say it on YouTube, obviously. So that was, I didn't tell her anything about the case. I didn't tell her what Kristen was suspecting, what the family knew. I didn't tell her anything. She immediately got that right. I knew it was right, or at least we suspect it to be right.
Sense.
She jumped on it. She got that. To me, she does these things. Like we research it. We have suspicions, and she's like, boom, like the suspicion. And I never shared that with her. So she confirmed what we were suspecting. I asked her to confirm again, because I didn't know she was talking about the case she was working on. She said, yes, self-unaliving. Then she asked me, is there a creek near there? There is. There's a waterfall. Yeah. Remember the creek?
Yeah. Pretty little creek.
And then finally she sat down, and what she told us was this. At the moment, I had him very antsy. She asked if he was having issues with someone, something could have made him snap. That was confirmed by family, possibly. I'm not getting into details. She said it felt like he had transitioned recently to depression, some form of depression. His behavior had been changing recently. And then she felt, this is the key right here, is what she said was, I felt my breathing was cut off when I looked at his photo. And then she asked, "Do you have any info on the case?" She also said, "Oh shoot, it had to be a fast unaliving. My breathing was cut off first, and I felt water in my mouth.
So she
My
said.
breathing was cut off first, and I felt water in my mouth." Vern was already going to focus on the water. There was a pond. I'm going to show you guys this area we were going after. And Vern, his research, he was going after this pond. I'm going to show you on Google
So I
Earth.
said he's a smart guy.
Oh yeah, Vern's
Yeah.
amazing at research. He
Yeah,
just,
he is crazy. He's a crazy guy.
okay, this is Google Earth Pro. I'm going to show you guys. This is Clemson University. We actually stayed in a cheap Airbnb over here.
Nice. Nice enough.
All right, so RC Meadows project. This right here is where his car was parked, where you see that green dot right there. His car was parked there, and given all the information, like I just told you, we suspected, something like that happened. Vern wanted to immediately get to this body of water. Now, it had been searched many times from what we understood. This whole area right here had been searched by ground searchers. The police had done multiple searches. They had run cadaver dogs, from what we were told. I asked Kristen what kind of cadaver dogs. She said the hounds, the bloodhounds. Nothing. Nobody got anything around here. However, there was in this area right down here, there was one boxing glove that was located by a ground searcher. It was recognized as his. So for some reason, there was a boxing glove there. Increases the likelihood that this general area, that's where he was.
Right.
And so the plan was we were going to park somewhere over here. Actually, Nug and Adam got a really good parking spot there.
Those guys.
We parked over here somewhere.
And Vern's the one that needed it. Had all that stuff to
I
carry.
know. Poor Vern. So we walked all through here. You're going to see this on the clips I'm going to share with you guys. So we walked through the woods, and they began their search over here. And so the strategy as a team, they're the water guys. And you'll see in the clip I'm going to show you, Vern took this side with his sonar boat. Nug and Adam took this side with the sonar boat, and they were going to basically start going through all of this water. It's not a huge pond, but it's long.
Well,
it's long.
Yeah.
And our part, again, you'll see this too, is we're the ground pounders. We do air droning and water droning, but water was covered. So as part of this team, we wanted to cover the ground, and we wanted to use Moon to find any indication at some point in this pond where she would respond.
Right. And she's still in training.
She's still in training. She's uncertified. So we don't know how much we can trust her. Hey, jail board, it's good to see you.
We're basically training her.
We're
while
training
we do
her
stuff
in the
like
field,
this.
right?
Yeah.
In the field
Might
training.
as well, right?
Yep. And I'll show you, there's one point in the clips I'm going to show you where we're strategizing right here on the shore, okay? And we're talking with Kristen, and she's like, well, you guys could go on this side. It's a pond. It's a pond. The lake is on this side, or the river anyway.
The river, yeah.
See, that's way over here, the big part. This is actually landlocked.
It's like an inlet, right? Oh, wait, it is landlocked.
It's landlocked,
Oh, yeah.
but there is a creek that comes out right over here. That's the creek that was nearby that Juanita asked. I don't know. Real Rock and Robin, I don't know what that
Don't know.
means. I can ask her. We didn't follow that early part of the case, so we didn't follow any of the drama around Juanita. So what we were going to do is we were talking to Kristen. Well, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys the clips. I'm going to stop talking. This was a search area. I'll get back to this when I show you what we ended up doing, but this was the target search area. We had amazing people. Maybe they consider it part of Lake Hartwell, but the exact spot I'll show you a little later on here where he was found. Let's get to the clips. I'm going to show you guys kind of how this progressed. This will end up in our final video. This is raw, you guys. I only edited enough to like blur out what lady was there. I think family member. I'm not girlfriend. I'm not sure, but I blurred her out. So this was our arrival. No, you're not going to swim today, Moon.
You're right. You're right, Dad.
Oops. Go ahead. This is going to be hard. I can't actually pause that recording. That's.
If you click right up on the video while it's playing.
Oh, hold on. Let's try. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try it again. Go ahead. Yeah, I was hoping I could pause it and actually talk you through some of the areas, some of the things that are happening. But if you, it kind of sucks.
What?
That pond that you saw, that was the landlocked near the bridge. That was the part that was landlocked. So where you saw Vern walking in, that's where he was going to start. And on the other side was Nug and Adam were going to do droning there. In this next part, this is 32 seconds. Kristen took us. Wait, I have to play this again. At the end of this clip, you'll see Kristen and I talking about which side we should go on. And this was a crucial.
Kristen, right?
Kristen. And we were talking about which side of that pond to go on. And this was a crucial decision because it could have been a little different if we had gone along the right. Mm-hmm. Moon might have reacted. It was closer to the location. We made a decision to go around the other side because the glove was found at the far end, that kind of muddy peninsula area. And so we wanted to head in that direction, search the woods on the north side, the left side of the pond, and see if Moon could identify anything. See, the thing is, you guys, like I was thinking, if it's not, they've got the water covered. If he was going to hurt himself in any way, he also liked to climb trees. So I'm thinking we need to be looking up at the trees, and that's why I wanted to search that whole side of the pond. I'm going to play this one more time. I'm going to go all the way to the end because I'm going to let it play at the end. It's only 45 seconds because I think this is where Kristen and I had that conversation. Go ahead. No, you're not going to swim today, Moon.
I have a second one in my truck, but you have to well, I got it in your truck.
Oh, shoot.
Another one of these. I got two. You have to, you know, put your program it? Oh, you have to unscrew.
Okay, so that was not that part. That's okay. That was the arrival. And this is where we start. Kristen showed us kind of how to get around to the left side of the pond. 32 seconds. You're going to see Nug and Adam set up on the other side. They start doing their droning. I captured some of their sonar boat on the left side as we're hiking, trying to get across to the other side of the pond here. So that was, we were crossing over. You can see they had set up, they've got their sonar boat running. They're at the bridge part, so they're both at the beginning on each side of that pond. They're going to start going through. We're like, we don't need to worry about the water. The water's covered. We got to get the land search going. We had our mission to get the left side done. So the next one is, it is 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't talk through it. It's going to be hard. I'm just going to let you guys watch this. I might stop it if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and ask questions while I play this. I'm going to start your questions.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to start your questions and we'll talk through it. So if you have any questions, This part, though, is important because this is where Moon makes her discovery. What you're going to see here is we start. Man, it was hard. You'll see us walk through up into the woods. We had to cross a gully, and on the other side, you're going to see me. This is what I do when I get to an area that I think is really important. I don't know. There was something about the woods there. There was something about that area. I'm like, all right, stop. You'll see this. I'm like, stop, sit, and I have her sit, and I reset her. I give her the search command. So right after I say search, you'll see she goes like she's working hard.
Acts like a different dog.
She's fresh.
It's so weird.
And so she was fresh at that moment, and she finally made her discovery, which at least we'll talk afterwards what her discovery did for the case, for the search. For it was a little part, but it was it was her part. So here we go.
Let's go. Oh, really? Okay. As we're going this way, okay. Go. Go. Good girl. Oh, this way. Oh, good girl. Good job. Good job. Come on, come here. Sit. Sit. You ready? Search. Good girl.
She's air scenting right there. She's totally air scenting. I missed that part. She's ear scenting right there.
She was.
Yes, the other glove. Hey, Moon, don't touch it.
There.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Here. Good girl. Good job. Good girl.
Give her a treat.
Good girl. Yeah. It might have been after he died. Anything up in the trees? What the hell is it doing here?
Hey, another
Let me text her real quick. Could you hold, Moon? We got to cover this area really good. Good girl. You ready? Search.
She kept getting pulled.
No swimming. I know. I can never tell if it's because she sensed something or just likes the water, unfortunately.
She was scenting that dog.
She was.
See how she kept going?
That's what makes it hard taking her around water.
She keeps going.
Why didn't you?
You're not swimming.
I just
no
didn't-
swimming.
I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe it.
She does seem to be, though. Come on, you want a drink? Ah, f it. She's hot.
Look how she did it, though. She's just sitting there.
So it's right up
She
in this
never does
little
that.
No.
gully here,
She always
right
runs
above the
around.
trees. If you walk up here, let's go back up. Actually, I want to do a run around
I
there.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you go with her
I
on
haven't seen that.
I want Moon to do a search around that area. All right, let's go up, Moon. Up. I don't know. I almost thought, would he hang them on his backpack? Is that kind of how he carried them?
I've never
To bring them.
got some of those anywhere.
So weird.
It's super fucking weird. And I brought bags to put stuff in too. But the other one, I mean, the other one
Way down there, right?
was way down there.
Yeah, gloves right here.
And the other one was down there. In the water.
So what happened there? As you could see, she found the glove. We were confused because it's
Yeah.
like she's in HRD or live tracking. We knew we were doing live tracking, and
Right.
so we were a little confused why she
Hit on the glove.
You could
I
see
mean-
she sent it to the glove.
Yeah.
We figured out later why. And after this happened, we were going to continue our land search, and Kristen told us actually it's waterlogged. She picked it. She put it. She had a
She had
evidence
gloves on. She had a
Yeah.
bag.
evidence bag, and she picked it up to put in the evidence bag, and she said it's waterlogged. So it was in the water. Someone, for some reason, or maybe the water brought it up there.
The animal.
Someone had thrown it up there. So I'm going to show you guys what was happening here. Is we had walked all along this edge over here, and we had made it to about, I think it was this point, right there. This point right here, okay, is where she found the glove. Now, the first glove was originally found down there. Nobody knew where the second glove was. Kristen said someone had found it and it disappeared. Like they couldn't find it again.
Right.
Someone had apparently taken it with a stick and thrown it up into the woods. And so Moon sent it to it. And I'm just going to tell you guys well, you'll find out later why this was relevant. Yes, they were his gloves. The family confirmed because it had
Mhm.
gold along the wrists. We think we know why the gloves had surfaced out of the water. I think it was related to how he ended up doing this,
Yes.
which I don't know if we can really talk a lot about it. Again, a lot of this
Just
is
be general. about it.
evidence and it's under investigation. We had suspicions,
Mhm.
but the gloves were potentially used because they came to the surface. And so she found them here. And what you heard at the end was us alerting Nug that this is where we found it and the other glove was down further. So the team knew that this was a very important area right here. They were probably going to sonar anyway. They were probably still going to find it, I'm sure. But this let them know that, hey, this is an area where we found the glove on this shore. So we've got to pay close attention here. And then she took the evidence, put it in the bag. And because at the beginning, I forgot to share this, I mentioned to Kristen when we were trying to figure out where to go that I was looking for cliffs in the area because we knew if he was in the water, he was either in this pond or he was in the water on the other side, the waterway over here. Somewhere along here, right? So it had to be in the water, and I wanted to find a cliff
Yep.
because what's the other way someone would actually do this? They would
Right.
find a cliff. Well, she told us that he had searched. One of his Google searches was for cliff. I'm like, we've got to find a cliff.
Right.
All trails had comments underneath all the trails in this area. Only one of them mentioned a cliff, and it was hard. Like sometimes it's hard being a ground pounder on the team.
Yeah, because we had to leave while they were doing all the exciting stuff
They were doing the water
in
searches.
the water.
We
right?
decided to go to the cliff, and to get to the cliff, you guys, this is what we did. We hiked.
Oh, by the way, Jen.
We hiked along this gully. We came to this road. We hiked down this road. We hiked all the way up this trail. All the way up this trail.
I didn't realize it was
all the way up this trail, and we came to the water. This is a huge area of water. I droned this whole section looking for cliffs. This whole section looking for cliffs. So we hiked in. I did droning. There are steep embankments, no cliffs.
No,
There were no cliffs.
no, everything's grassy.
And so we're up here. I finished droning. I see something really weird in the cove here that looked like a body shaped
Shapes.
sticks or something. So we were going to hike over there. And then this happened.
Waterlogged? So it was in the water.
Oh,
Why are you showing
sorry. That I put the video. I forgot to put that clip in before we get to the cliff. Before we left for the cliff, I was talking to Kristen about the part where she found out it was waterlogged. She picked it up with her gloves.
that? Right.
And she was telling us it was waterlogged. That's what that was. But we get to the cliff in a second here.
Waterlogged? So it was in the water. That is weird.
Okay,
Somebody threw it up there, maybe.
Oh yeah. We were already going to go down that trail. She was telling us to go down that trail.
Come on. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I don't show the whole hike. It was a long hike. This is the beginning.
It's like that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You can comment.
Okay.
This is the beginning, and then I jump to the end. Yes, Robin.
This item in the water looks like footsteps in the mud.
Yeah, footsteps down to it. That's what she was saying earlier.
That's what it looks like, so.
Has Vern taken a look at the image too?
Yeah, we're all together right now.
Yeah.
We're making our way back
Okay.
to the truck.
Because Vern showed me what that image looks like before. And if I figure if Vern says it looks like that, then that's got to be it, right?
Yeah, we're all kind of thinking the same thing.
Wow.
So we're all kind of excited. It's only 4 feet deep, too, which is really wild.
That is crazy. Of course, the water was higher back then, right?
That's what they say. It says a couple of feet when he went missing.
That's
So,
wild. What are you guys going to do? You calling it in?
No, not yet. We're gonna get an underwater drone.
Underwater
Go back
drone,
to that
yeah.
Spot, and then we're gonna drone it. Maybe even put the dry suit on and just wade out in the water and see what it feels like. And then once we confirm it's him, then we'll probably just mark it with a buoy and then call the cops.
Yep. Okay, we've got a weird, we're close enough to this weird thing on the beach. We're just going to check it out, and then we're going to head back to you guys.
Okay.
Awesome, good luck.
It's on the other side of the.
What's that?
It's on the other side of the lake that you guys were on. Well, I take it back. I'm tired.
It's in the same pond, right, that you guys were at?
Yeah, same area. It's on the other side. You know where the glove was found?
Yes.
Other side of the lake.
Got it. Okay, cool.
There's like a down tree, and it's right in front of that down tree.
Okay, sounds good. We'll meet you guys there.
Okay.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yep.
Bye.
So yes, Dukes. Opposite side of where Moon found the glove was on the opposite side of that pond.
Yeah, she was sitting in the water.
That's such a relief you guys found him.
This goes without saying, because I know you guys know, but there's a heartbroken lady down here.
Oh, I'm sure.
This was so sad.
I was going to ask her how she's doing.
She's sad. It's breaking my heart.
I blurred her face.
Where is she? Oh. Is that his mom?
I almost started crying.
That's why I say that place.
Huh? Is it mom?
Very sweet.
I think it's just a friend, but she was the one that came down here once the text was sent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's a family member, friend. She was broken up. She was crying. Oh my gosh.
It's okay, Moon. Sit down. My name's Ryan, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
You doing okay? Yeah. I'm so sorry. You Welcome.
She was crying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is
We know exactly where he is.
heart-wrenching.
Okay, they're asking me how do they know, and I'm up to here with my patients, Vernon. Is there any way that you can talk to them?
Sure. So that part, they were just making the call. I wanted to keep your comment up, Dukes, because, well, for one thing, when I came across that woman who was broken down, she was crying. One thing that hit me the hardest, and this is the first time we've been in a scenario where family is there, and you're seeing what they're going through, and you're
Yeah.
experiencing what they're going through, and
Well, when somebody's found.
when someone's found.
Yeah.
And she actually said thank you at the end. I don't know if you could hear that. I was telling her I'm so sorry, and she's like,
Yeah.
thank you for finding him.
Yeah.
Thanks to the team for finding him. And to me, I was so overwhelmed, and it was humbling that you've got a family going through that moment, this horrible moment, the worst moment of their
Yeah.
lives, and they take the time to say thank you.
I
Like,
know.
that was
Yeah. I've never seen someone go through, they say there are steps of mourning to go through. Some
Yeah.
of the steps, it's hard to watch.
She was even saying she was in denial. She
Yeah.
wanted to see, like, you could see that first part is.
Well, let's not go too deep into
Anyway,
that stuff.
this is where answer your question, Dukes. So Jen and I were up here, and we booked it all the way back. So we just, oh gosh, we did it in like 30 minutes.
I don't know.
40 minutes. Back to the road, back to the pond. We had to hike all the way around. This mud piece is a nightmare. We had to go all the way around, across this creek, and then basically they found him right here. Moon found the glove right here.
And she went into the water.
And she actually went
Right
into
there.
the water. Butch is gonna be like, Ryan, you needed to trust your dog. But yeah, Moon found the glove there, and then she was sitting in the water right there. And she was acting weird. She usually runs back and
usually
forth.
just bounces around the water, but she was just sitting there.
She wasn't playing.
So
She
weird.
was just sitting there taking a drink and like acting weird. So if I was alone, you guys, when this happened, if Moon had done that and these amazing water search guys weren't there, instead of hiking to the cliff, I probably would have hiked back to the Jeep, got our underwater drone, and droned this whole area.
Would have taken a while.
It would have taken a long time. Thankfully, those guys were already there with their sonar, spotted him on sonar, and then they went and got I think it was Adam who got his underwater drone.
Yeah, it was.
And they confirmed the find. And then that last part where you saw Vern on the phone, I believe he was talking to Kristen, and they were working out logistics, getting the police there and everything. And so, yeah, it was this area right here where the final discovery was made. Yeah, she doesn't do that. She doesn't just.
Yeah, I know.
She doesn't just sit in the water.
I know. I think she had just found the glove, and we were, thinking about that.
Mhm. I didn't know what to
just
think.
didn't even think that she might go to something else, which we're learning to.
You learn a lot from cases like this, from actually experiencing this type of search. You learn so much.
It's hard though to believe that she can actually do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think that's the thing. We still don't 100% believe it, but I'm beginning to.
Well, thank you, Jenkins. Yeah, I agree. We are still skeptical of Moon, and she proves us wrong every time. She proves us she does know what she's doing.
Yeah.
But we just we keep thinking to ourselves, she's 6 months in. How can she actually do this?
Mm-hmm.
But this proved to us the reason we figured out eventually that the glove, she wasn't scenting the glove itself. The gloves were likely on him in the water. And so there was that scent. It rose to the surface. Both gloves rose to the surface. One of the gloves floated down to here, this area, and the other glove had come up on shore over here. That's the one that Moon found. And we realized she knows what she's doing. And she scented that scent. It was his scent, not the glove, which confirmed to us that we need to trust her. She knows what she's doing. She recognizes the scent. And this was confirmation to me that she does know. Yep.
I was just gonna say Smoky Mountain Robin. Well, you're showing the video to Butch, right? Our training
Oh
team.
yeah. I'll definitely forward this to
Yeah.
Butch so he can review it. He's going to give us. He always on videos where we show Moon doing her thing. He reviews it and he sends us advice. I'm sure he's going to lecture me about not listening to her
He sure
with the
is.
water. I can just hear him now. Like, trust your dog, Ryan.
But like you said, though, you would have probably gone and gotten your drone.
I would have gotten my drone.
So I
Yeah.
mean, and you knew that those guys, had all that equipment.
The beautiful thing about a team like this, you guys, when you've got divers, water people like Nug and Adam, you've got a sonar drone expert like Vern. They've got this water covered.
Yeah.
We didn't have to worry about it. Moon had scented. We knew they would cover this area where she had scented found this glove. We told Nug the glove was there, and we knew they were going to cover it. So we needed to just in case, cover other ground.
Right.
And so we did.
Got to do what you got to do, right, Ryan?
But what a relief for the family to know they can bring them home. Yeah.
Yep.
Nug, Adam, and Vern's shirts. Vern actually, he's so amazing. He's doing a search tomorrow west of here.
Tomorrow?
Yep, 3 hours west of here.
I didn't know about
And then
that.
he's doing another search Saturday about an hour
and a half
east of here.
Guess who's gonna go with
I convinced Jen to come.
them?
We are going with Vern this weekend on another search in
I am
North Carolina.
always the only female on these trips. I'm like, why doesn't he want to have a boys' weekend or something?
Yep.
Anyway, I digress.
I will be showing you guys. I had to be really careful with the what I include in this clip, but I'm going to show you that not the full recovery. I'm going to show you them coming in after the call was made. The police arrived, came in on their boats. I'm going to only show you them coming in on their boats. I'm only going to show you when they were putting the drone in the water. They had their own drone, and they needed to. The forensics team had to get photographic evidence. And you'll see that's what they were doing. I need to I have to very carefully edit the extraction if I even show it at all. It's going to be heavily blurred.
No, we're not going to show that.
No, not here.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
And then them leaving and our getting our gear together, and everyone was hungry.
Right.
Everyone was starving because we had breakfast and we hadn't eaten all day.
Well, we'll talk about that after we watch it.
Yeah. One more thing I want to say though.
Sorry.
Kristen did ask that when we do our video, when we put our video together, I'm going to let Kristen review it. I told her, I promised I would. I couldn't with this live tonight because this is just clips and we're live. So
we're hoping to just kind of, give the
general picture of what
yeah.
the search did. But Kristen's going to be able to review the full video. And I told Nug, Adam, and Vern as well, although Vern doesn't do videos. He's on Facebook.
Right.
But it was, this.
Yeah.
I wish I could fully describe to you, like, off-trail searching, especially with a dog. You can see when she goes around a tree. I learned the trick of like letting go of the leash and just grabbing it on the other side. Things like that.
It's hard though.
You learn different things, make it easier to search off-trail with a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thank you. All right, I'm going to show you guys the extraction, at least clips, not a whole lot. I don't want to share a whole lot of it.
Just show the police going to it,
droning,
and
then they leave.
Yeah,
and,
no, I don't want to see the part where
no, I don't play that
they
part.
leave. No, I mean,
no, I didn't do that either because you could see.
Mhm.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not showing that either.
yeah, I don't want you to.
No. Okay, this is part 4. Here we go. This is the extraction.
Friends and family. Anybody else just friends and family? Okay, so just real quick, for law enforcement purposes, I just want to tell you the way these guys are going to operate. It's not a lack of concern or care, but the way that we have to operate anytime a body is found. We automatically have to make the assumption that this is an unidentified person at this point in time, okay, and it will be treated as a crime scene. So what we'll do is we'll rope off a section for our guys to meet with you to do the preliminary investigation. They're going to ask questions, they're going to want all your information. we're going to want to be able to see a way that we can get the evidence that you found, and then a tactical rescue unit is going to come in to do the body retrieval. And then at that point in time, we'll go through the steps of the positive identification. Okay, I'd say that because I don't want you getting upset with us when we don't refer to him as his name or anything, because
hey Joyce,
for
good to see you.
purposes, we have to treat it as a body's been found, potential crime scene, until we rule everything out. Okay, and I'm sure you guys could appreciate the fact that we operate in that manner. Do you have any questions for me before investigators start taking over a scene? Yeah, I'm going to. Private or public? Private or public question. Do you want to speak to me?
And then I'll also be able to give you recorded sonar data.
They kept the sonar boat over the location.
Yeah, put him right there, huh?
Yes, Smoky
Yes,
Mountain
Smoky
Robin.
Mountain Mama, Robin. That's
True.
Moon just sitting there. Yeah,
She was tired.
she was ready to be interrogated. All they did was pet her.
That's just a screen grab. So that's with a side scan, and then looking at down view.
Vern was showing the evidence right there to the detective.
We said, okay, and we got the underwater ROV back.
And that's where they were putting up the rope, the tape. Thankfully, they let us stand where we could actually
Yeah,
see.
I mean,
And that's them coming in on 2 boats. Using a drone to get evidence. She is.
but, yeah, sometimes.
Adam was kind of teasing how they were doing this. Because they didn't actually put the drone in the water, they stuck it in with a stick.
Yeah.
And they took him, they went all the way to the other end. They were doing the evidence examination there on the corner of the pond. And then they loaded everything up into the vehicles there. Everyone was so exhausted.
I got
by
2
was.
veteran coupons for Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah.
So I can still eat for free.
We're talking about
Oh, you
steak
need it.
here.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, they're in Anderson. That's the place to go, Anderson.
Is that everything? Phone,
Neat.
tablet, coffee, cold,
Yeah.
wet. That's all that matters.
I just want to change my shoes.
Yeah, I know.
My shoes are
Well, we're close to everything anyway, so.
So muddy. Poor Moon.
not worried.
He's so muddy.
Here, the sheet. Poor Vern.
I know.
I'm only saying
Watch how exhausted he is right now. Poor Vern.
Now he deserves a steak.
Oh man,
Oh,
we still
poor
gotta walk
Vern.
down the road too. That sucks.
I had to carry my heavy camera.
Okay.
I got neck.
Oh, poor thing. I just ran into start walking down
Yeah. At least there won't be anybody on the road this time.
Yeah, no traffic.
They were like, what? I was like, why is it here?
Both ends blocked off. So, what we learned, you guys, is bring food.
Yeah.
Because we were dying by that point.
We're
This was
starving.
end of the day, so everyone was exhausted.
Mhm.
What we've learned so much on this trip, and I think the most important thing is when it comes to evidence, talking to family is critical because you
Yeah.
learn so much about the most important, the most likely places to
Right.
search. You've got to have that input, and
Yeah, but also their psychology, like what kind of person they are, what they like, what
yes,
what they hate, what
because knowing he was an avid hiker was really
Yeah.
important. the family was able to let us know about things that were in his car that gave you insight into, okay, what was he up to?
Right.
What
And
was
maybe
he
he was
doing?
a little depressed, you know.
Right.
You know.
All that helps
A lot of
so
clues.
much. All that helps so much.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, Another
Really.
Realm. You're so sweet.
Very sweet.
Thank you. And the psychic, obviously, a lot of our viewers are like, stop with the psychics. Don't use psychics. But the thing is, you guys, what a verified good psychic who works with law enforcement and has a proven track record of solving cases, what they do is they can direct you in ways that are important. Like when she said water in the mouth, when Juanita said water in the mouth, it confirmed to us that Vern was 100% right with his research. We needed to focus on the water. We didn't know if it was this pond or we didn't know if it was a cliff that went down to the water. So you can see in this search, everything we did was water focused. If we had seen evidence at the cliff, a rope, any clothing or anything, we would have called them and said, hey, you guys, we got something over here.
Yeah.
Turned out the opposite. They called us and they were like, we found him. So,
but you know, it wasn't just having a psychic help us. We also drew from all the other, you know, resources we had, like Nugget Adam and Vern. So, you know, we still need that. You can't just have psychic. You have to have people who follow up with what they say.
I think
somebody has to do the follow up and go do the thing.
Yes.
To find
well, and it's a combination of, you can't just take a psychic tip and go search.
Right.
In my opinion, you have to have the research from family. You've got to have a conversation with family or someone who knows the person, because that combined with the psychic, I'm going to call them psychic clues, because the breathing being cut off and water in the mouth that Juanita told us, it wasn't enough to get the exact spot.
Right.
Although in Viking Mountain, she literally circled the spot.
True.
So that's an exact spot. But that's what we will do. We're being very careful about using that kind of information. For those of you who don't believe in psychics, you don't think it's the right thing to do, I'm just letting you know that that's like 20% of what we do. Everything is going to be research.
Right.
Especially working with people like Vern or Nugget Adam.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have a team. And, you know, she could be a part of our team in a way.
Yes, yeah.
So it takes all different types of people to...
Like our mentor always tells us, teamwork makes the dream work. You have to have... The more you have people on your team, and Vern even told Kristen, people she had coming, all the people she had coming, very unique skill sets, very different, unique skill sets that everyone brought to the table. And it all came together on this search where everything everyone brought to the table really helped, I think.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain Robin.
Thank you, Joyce.
I think that Real Rockin' Robin already put that up. Maybe if you haven't, Robin, maybe you could do it again, or
if somebody could. This case, and I will say, you guys, this case, when we were leaving and we were driving home, one thing I thought about the whole way home was, for some reason, young men this age, in their mid to late 20s, men in particular, they don't seek help.
Right.
They don't seek help, and
it's not a weakness.
No,
at all.
Swapnil. There was I'm not going to play it. It's very personal, but Kristen, on the way home, she sent us a audio clip of Swapnil, a message he would send her every now and then, and it was an uplifting, are you happy? Are you grateful? He was a very positive person to other people, and he did not ask for help. And I think if there's any young man out there who's watching this and you think your life is over because of your job or a relationship is over,
or you don't feel like you're getting where you want to be in
where
life.
you want to be, you are so young, and life is going to have challenges, one after another, and it's not easy, and it feels like it's the end of the world, but it always works out. It
feels like it's not going to change, but I mean, every day something new happens, so things can change for the better, you know.
And if you feel like you don't want to go on, there are people who can help. There are hotlines to call, And there are people out there who will help you, who will absolutely help you, and they'll help you talk through what you're, and put in perspective
Right.
in a larger picture of your life, the long scale of your life and the amazing things that you can end up doing. Don't throw it away, because even though there's something that you're going through that feels like at the end of the
It
world,
can be extremely painful.
and you fast
Life
forward,
can be extremely painful.
life is
You
hard.
know, we've all, you know,
Life has challenges.
I've dealt with things like that in my life. So I know it's sometimes it just feels like nothing's going to change.
I agree, Jackie.
So anyway,
There are asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Asking for help is a sign that everyone needs a team. We needed a team to search for him, and he needed a team to talk to get him through this hard time. And if the family member that was there, she told us that, and I felt this so much, especially in his case, he was a visa worker, and he felt, I believe, from what I've heard, he felt taken advantage of by the system. He wasn't paid the same as other people doing his type of job. And so he was feeling like it's not fair. And sometimes you're going to be in a point in your life where you feel like the system's against you, everything's working against you, and it's not fair. And life can be not fair sometimes, but there are things you can do to make it better. There are things you can do to work around the system, and it's never the end of the world. It's never over. You never have to take that option.
right.
You can't do anything if you're gone. You can't do anything for your life if you're gone.
And everybody knows this past year has been really hard on everybody financially.
Yes.
You know, and socially maybe.
Mm.
It was a hard time for a lot of people.
Oh, Geo Boards, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Let's see who gets the memberships. Hopefully people who want them. Let's go to the live. I think I need to be on there to see who gets it. Okay. Duke's. Oh, I'm glad Duke's got one. Duke's 4641, Coach Scott's Toe, Country Butterfly, Kawana 1604, Rhonda DeWinter, and yes, awesome 5. Thank you, Geo Boards. You're amazing.
Yay.
I'm glad to have you, all 5 of you, as new members. Hope you stay with us. And I want to thank Nug and Adam for being available, for coming on this. And often, you guys, I'll text Nug and I'll be like, "Hey, this sounds like a very promising water search on this case." And these guys, massive channels, and they're still willing to help. They're still willing to come and help, and they're amazing. Nug and Adam are my favorite people. And then
Vern.
No, I've got something special for Vern.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
We call Vern Uncle Vern because he's like family to us. We love Vern. We love Vern so much. He doesn't make videos. He does this out of the kindness of his hearts, out of his own pocket. The reason Nug and Adam and I, when we were having lunch after this, dinner actually, even Adam said, "I wish I could do this without making videos, without having to make videos."
Yes, I'd feel the same.
It feels you don't want to have to make videos.
No.
We make videos, Nug, Adam, myself. We do it because it's the only thing that funds the Airbnb, the gas, all the stuff that it cost us. And we didn't. It's not enough even for this trip, but it doesn't matter because it pays. At least covers what we some of
it
what
makes
we
it
need.
so we can do it.
It makes it so we can, you guys. And yeah, I hope Toy Choice is going to be amazing. Thank you.
Better be, I tell ya.
And so we make the videos to pay for the searches, but I'll be honest with you guys. The moment Kristen, there's a scene in the video we're going to be putting out. I have to include it because Kristen was the sweetest woman over this whole thing, and when she was going through the recovery, they found him. She's bawling. She's crying. She takes the time to give Jen a hug and say thank you.
Very sweet.
She takes the time to come and give me a hug, and you can see it on her face. She's broken up. She's in tears. She takes the time to give us a hug and thank us.
It just meant so much to us. Like, I don't know, the whole experience.
It's worth
just in all different ways just shows like the heart people can have like in a positive way, which was so nice to see,
Yes.
with everything, like we said, 2025.
Yes, and they didn't have to. Like when she said thank you, I felt this big when they say thank you to me, because I'm like, please don't feel like you have to thank us. You're going through the worst moment in your life.
Yeah,
And
I guess that was it. That
I
they just
didn't-
thought of thanking us in
Yeah.
the middle of.
in the middle of that, they took
Yeah.
the time to thank us, and I didn't feel like we deserved it for what they're going through. And they needed to process it, and they needed to grieve. But I'll be honest with you guys. Vern always told me doing this work makes you, he calls it getting the bug. He calls it like gold fever. And I realized what he means, because when she hugged us and we got that feeling, hugging a family member who you found answers for, you want more of it. You want more of that.
It
Like,
just showed how much it meant to them.
yes,
It was.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The hug was worth more than I was like, at that point, I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to put out a video.
I know. We were
Because
talking about
it's worth more than gold.
Yeah.
Any gold on the planet. That hug from the family member was so, it was worth more than any gold on the planet. Like I made us feel so good.
Yep.
And it made us want to do more.
Seeing how much people appreciate it makes me want to do it, and over and over and over.
It becomes addictive.
Yeah,
Like
I can see now.
Yeah, it is the
can see
rush.
now.
It is the rush. And we want to help more families now. Like you get that bug and you want to help more families. And so we've got it. We've got the bug. I understand.
And I think
what Vern's
our way
talking
to
about.
go is with Moon.
I agree.
Yeah. And you're droning.
Mhm. I think as many skills as we can gain
Yeah.
and bring to the table with a live tracking and cadaver dog, with the drones. And then if we need water searches, we know the best people out there to do water searches, and we love them. And we are so thankful they are part of, they're willing to help.
Team.
The dream team is what it felt like. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. It was so emotional. This whole weekend was so emotional. We've got more to come. The next thing coming out before this video will be Glenn GL Bortz, who's in chat here. We did another Laurel Run search, and it's taken me so long to edit because we hiked forever and we climbed cliffs, and
gosh, you guys,
one cliff after another. So that one's coming out next, and then you've got this one coming out either late this week or possibly next week. And then we're going on another search with Vern this weekend.
Oh, and guess what comes on Thursday? Did you forget?
Oh, there's this little thing called Christmas, right?
Yeah,
we have
he kind of has been like a little bit preoccupied.
I'm begging Jen, can I like do a search on Tuesday? I want to do a search tomorrow, and then I'll dedicate Wednesday and Thursday to Christmas with family.
Which everybody should anyway.
So we'll have Christmas with family. I'm taking those 2 days fully off.
And then
Friday we're gonna go see Vern. So
not just see Vern, we're doing another search.
With Vern.
With Vern.
Yes.
He's the only reason why I'm going.
You don't what am I, chopped liver? What's up with that?
What was I gonna say?
I did get reached out to. Apparently the news station down there wants to talk. So there may be more updates. Yeah. This is the first time news media has ever called us, so that's interesting. And I'm hoping they called Nug and Adam and
I'm sure.
Vern too.
I'm sure.
They're trying to be. They said they want to be careful with what they put out there with family, but they want to do a story on the searchers, which I think she may interview all of us and put together a story, because she said she liked. I made a comment on a Facebook post on one of Vern's posts, updates about this, where I said law enforcement in this area, they just don't have resources. And so where our teams come in is we supplement. Like we go out and search because that's what we have decided to invest in.
Right.
and do. And so they don't, a lot of the law enforcement in the southeast US, these small towns, they don't have underwater drones. They don't have sonar boats.
Right.
And so if a family's calling us and saying, we are feeling like they aren't helping as much,
Right.
I don't blame law enforcement. They have limited resources and they do what they can. And that's what the news journalist, she saw that comment. She's like, she wants to do a story about how volunteer searchers can help supplement law enforcement and work with law enforcement, not in spite of them or against them. Like,
Right.
they were very professional. Weren't they?
Yeah, they were great.
They were really nice.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought they'd come in with egos and be like, give me all your cameras.
Why are you
Why are
here?
you here? These guys in Clemson, South Carolina, I mean, they were good old boys. He had a big,
Yeah, you have to be.
awesome belt buckle. I love this belt
They
buckle.
couldn't be anything else.
They were nice to us, you guys, and they were like, when we walked out, the police officers were saying, thank you for what you do.
Yep.
That guy said to you, he turned to your face and he said, thank you for what you do.
It was great.
Didn't that feel good?
Yet another.
Coming from law
Wow.
enforcement, they thanked us for what we do, and that made me realize that they don't hate us. They might hate YouTubers who are like dramatic and ruin cases, but they don't hate
It happens
all.
a lot. I don't blame them.
I
The
yeah, I
YouTubers,
know.
I really
know.
don't.
The people who just create drama in these cases, but they were good. They were thankful.
Yeah.
Every one of them, when we were walking out, you guys, it felt, our hearts were just, my heart was expanding, because to see a police officer, these experienced guys who see this all the time, turn to us and say thank you for what you do. I'm like,
It was.
dude, thank you for what you do. Like,
No kidding.
it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
They're good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are good people in South Carolina.
Very good people.
So that's a little sneak preview into what's coming. We've got the full video probably coming out toward the end of the week, toward the end of next week.
Mhm.
We are working with Juanita Zafranski officially. Not on every case. I don't know, maybe every case. As many cases as she'll make time for. This woman
She's
is
busy.
constantly working with law enforcement. Just the other day, she was talking to some mayor somewhere about a case. She's hard to get her time, but she's willing to help. We can talk about the Summer Wells case with her stuff she did in the Summer Wells case, but it was not a good experience, you guys. She got driven out of town.
Why?
I heard she got, one thing I understand about Summer Wells and her is that she has told me specifically she doesn't trust people. She doesn't trust YouTubers in particular, because she got put through the ringer. They set her up, from what I understand. They had set up this scene that made it like, I don't know. She told us she didn't reach out to us for so long because she doesn't trust people anymore, and she doesn't trust YouTubers. And we feel honored, especially when, like, Nana for Life says the same thing. She hates all YouTubers. She's willing to trust us.
It means so much.
It means so much that people who hate YouTubers are willing to trust us. And
I don't blame anybody for hating YouTubers.
I'm starting to hate YouTubers.
Me too. I'm like, I wish there was something else we could call, certain types of YouTubers and other types of YouTubers. No.
Just YouTubers out there, please focus. Just focus on the families, focus on the missing people, focus on the cases, and stop talking about each other.
It's just a waste of freaking time.
It's just the jealousy and the infighting. Like, don't talk about other YouTubers. Focus on the missing people. Focus on the locals who are suffering. Focus on finding these people and the cases and the families. There's no reason we have to have all this drama. There's really not. And we ignore it. We block it. We don't want to hear.
No, but, so we hear little bits here and there sometimes. And what can we do? What can we do?
Ignore it.
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Because we don't do anything, that should bring attention to us. I don't think. But
I don't even care anymore. Like, the news media on this case said, the law enforcement said that he was found and that they're processing the scene, and you know what? Because we got that hug from family, I do not care if the media mentions us.
Oh, no.
I don't care anymore. Like I don't care about any of that because I mean Nug and Adam do recognize the input from the team. They mentioned us on their channels, which I appreciate. Vern does too. As a team, we collectively like congratulate each other and encourage each other as a team.
It really feels like a team.
And that keeps us going. And we
Yeah.
don't need public recognition or any of that stuff.
No.
I need more hugs from family.
Oh,
That's what I need. That's what I need. I want
sounds
more
good to me.
more families to get answers, especially some of these local cases we're covering. I've asked Juanita for help on Layla Santinello's case, and I'm hoping she can give us a little more insight. But it's hard. It's really hard. And Summer, don't even ask me, you guys, to ask her for help on Summer's case because she nailed down an area at the end of her work on Summer's case. Law enforcement wouldn't search it, and it ended there. She's done. She's done on Summer's case. She, like I said, it was. I'm not going to give details, but it was. She had a location. She gave it to law enforcement, and they just didn't want to search it. He made a comment about cadaver dogs. It was ridiculous too.
Oh, I remember.
I don't know about Hawkins County. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, we respect law enforcement, but and that sheriff too. I respect him, but he's made comments about search dogs that are not accurate, and I don't. Anyway,
so where are we going?
I just I'm sad that Juanita can't move forward anymore in Summer's case because I was hoping, and was told to go home. Okay. But there are other cases she can help on. I think I think she can help with Layla's case. I'm hoping she can help with Layla's case. I keep distracting her with other cases. Like I sent her the Viking girl case, and she helped with that one. We're going back as soon as I can. She helped us obviously with this one. And Juanita, if you're watching this, thank you for being authentic. Thank you for not being a YouTube drama queen and just being like, and thank you for trusting us, even though we're YouTubers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for trusting us. And credit where credit is due. She gave us information on this case. The case was solved, and I made the promise. That I would mention any psychic who does help us on a case that gets solved.
Yep.
She did.
There you go.
So
thank you. Thank you, Juanita.
Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Nug and Adam. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Awesome.
Vern, we love you.
Yeah. And that was a really good steak.
That was a really good steak we had at Longhorn Steakhouse.
That was a good
steak. I think Nug got like the
he
most
got
expensive. The filet mignon.
And then there's Adam who gets a hamburger.
And Adam gets like okay, so Vern got like a T-bone.
He's got a good
You and I got New York strip.
Yeah.
Nug gets a most expensive filet mignon, and then Adam gets a burger.
Well, he said he's picky.
It can't be searched. The Summer case location, it's a gated off. It's a landfill, you guys. It's a landfill.
Oh yeah.
Bottom line, it's a landfill. Nug likes his food. Yeah. He's so fun. Nug lightens the mood on these searches.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And you can tell he has a lot of heart too.
He's got a huge sense of humor, and he immediately came to us and said, "Hey, this woman right there is breaking down. Be careful. Like, be sensitive." And he was crying. I'll be honest with you guys. He may not admit it.
I saw tears.
Nug was tearing up when he had witnessed her breaking down.
I hope.
Nug has a huge heart. Adam too,
he does.
And Vern too. These guys love helping families, and support their channel. If you are not subscribed for whatever crazy reason, please go to Adventures with Exploring with Nug, Adam Brown Adventures, and go to Vernon Schertz's Facebook page. Please subscribe. Please follow. You guys, this was our first, and we're hoping there's going to be many more to come, many more families that we can help in whatever way we can, whether it's just us searching,
right,
or a team like this. So we love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So much.
You guys, we're really close to Christmas. So
we are?
We are.
Huh.
So don't be like me and go out like last minute and get all of your stocking stuffers and everything for your wife who you love so much that you definitely don't wait until last minute to go Christmas shopping. Don't wait last minute. Get your shopping done.
You know what? I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
Good. Good. Yes.
Shoot.
Yep.
No.
She was run out of town. Yeah.
Well, what do you say, Ryan?
All right. We're going to go. You guys, if you, again, Christmas is coming. It's time to shut down all of this stuff. Focus on your families. Spend time with your families. I'm taking Wednesday and Thursday off. Tomorrow I may do something. I don't know if she lets me. She may not let me. But anyway, please have an amazing Christmas, you guys. Remember what these cases teach us is that you're not guaranteed tomorrow with your loved ones. You don't know what people are going through. Stay in touch. Stay connected. Stay close to the people you love. And if they're going through something, be there for them. Help them get through it. Help them get help. Convince them to get help. Don't let any more situations like this happen. People don't need to feel like it's the end and life is over. There's always hope. And all we have is family. So spend time with your family this Christmas. If you don't have family, then
find your good friends.
Find your friends. Spend something like set up your apartment if you're all alone and you have no friends. Set up your apartment as festive as you can and play music and be positive because
watch your movies, have your cocoa.
Have your cocoa. You will be surprised. You think that you don't have friends. You think that you don't have people who love you, but I bet you do. Yeah. And you don't even realize it. Your coworkers, your acquaintances in college. There are people who know you and you don't even realize how much they appreciate you. Yeah. So stay connected with people. Don't feel down this Christmas. Right. Connect with anyone you can. Be positive.
And also, if you see somebody hurting, reach out and, give them a hug and help them out. Listen to them if they want to talk.
A hug is worth more than 100 words, you guys.
I agree.
Give someone a hug this Christmas, especially your family. But
and we'll give you a virtual hug.
Virtual hug. We love you all. Please enjoy the next week here. Enjoy Christmas with friends and family. Be festive. We love you all. We appreciate you all so much for being here, for supporting us and everything we do.
Taking time out of your night.
Especially during Christmas week. Thank you guys for spending time with us. Love you all. Yes, reach out to your elderly neighbors. Please do.
That's a good one.
All right. Love you all. Have a fantastic week. And have a great night. Love you all.
Merry Christmas.
Appreciate you all. And we will see you next
happy
time.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye, everyone.